on my far right engineering on the ones and twos, choking people out on the threes and fours, Chronos.
I mean, I like over. It just keeps going back to Epstein. I mean, this is like everybody's like, oh, new information or blah blah. Like we already know he, he did it. Like,
Yes.
what are we doing here?
The thing that gets me is that Jeffrey literally called him dirty.
Yeah,
How dirty do you need to be to be called dirty by that nasty
yeah,
mofo
yeah. That's like,
in writing? Like,
yep,
what are we doing? What are we doing?
yeah. What's crazy is remember when he said like, oh, I never, wrote poetry. I never signed I never did something like that. And like, oh no, here's a document right here. And then like, never brought it up again.
Yep.
That one document. It was just like, he has no shame. That has no
Yes.
shame.
None.
They sit up there giving like, you know, walkthroughs of the new White House that he made it all gaudy and like gross looking. I'm like with all this fake gold everywhere. It looks like he's trying to be like a Russian pimp. You know what I mean? I'm just like, what are you doing, man? Like this is America. Like put in something like tasteful.
Mm-hmm. Again, this is what tens of millions of people wanted thrice. And here, here we are. And here's the other thing too: don't ever let anybody try, especially from last November, try to claim, "Oh, I didn't know. He fooled me." No, the fuck you won't. Not in front of me. I'm gonna tell
No.
your ass. We all knew this shit. And if you didn't know, you too stupid to be allowed to fucking vote and shit.
Yeah, his first
God
term
damn.
wasn't great. Don't get me wrong. I understand. Biden was a problem, but Trump's first term wasn't great. Like it just by any measure, it was not great. Like his actual accomplishments were like I'm struggling right now to come up with like a single accomplishment that was good for the American people.
Yep.
Like no, Operation Warp Speed. Like that was actually a decent accomplishment. But even then, like he can't talk about it because his own worshippers they don't believe in COVID, they don't believe in vaccines, they don't believe in they don't believe in reality. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. 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 Uh, we will fucking see. Because, I mean, obviously, if you're living under a rock, old Ninja will hopefully join us again. If you're living under a rock, literally this today they release additional evidence. Because I mean, this is not the first time. This is not the 12th time. This is the 50th, 11th time
yeah.
that it's like an actual email from 2017, 2018. Doesn't matter the fucking year. With Epstein talking about Donald, and it's just gross. It's pretty much all the confirmation for any rational person know that he is a child diddler, and
Mm.
that's all there is to it.
Give me 1 second here. It's gonna drop for just.
Old Ninja, we cannot hear you.
All right, we're
Just
good now. You got a new
okay.
headset too. Look at
Old
you.
Ninja, can you hear us?
Yeah, we can't hear you, man.
Nope.
We see you
I
trying.
hear you.
See you trying so hard. Buy a new shit. Get your voice heard on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
probably
it's
got to
all
change some
that.
settings.
In any event, well, while he figures out his technical difficulties, there's a button that's the mute or unmute. I don't know.
He's not muted on this end. No.
Okay. No, I was meaning on that giant new headset of his,
Oh
but
yeah.
oh well. In any event, Kronos, you had an exciting week. I mean,
I did. We got stuff to talk about. First, before that, Brandon Park is the first in the chat. Thank you very much, fam. And then listener of the week is Nucro. Nucro. All right. So thank you.
New Crow,
NUKRO. Nucro.
New Crow.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Yes, I did have an adventure. Sort of. On what Sunday morning, I woke up, everything was fine, and then I was walking. I was like, it's like I got like pain in like my left hip, and it was like hard to walk. Like it was like shot down my leg, and it was like hard to walk. And I was like, oh shit. But I had my youngest daughter with me, so I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna see like if I can survive this until her mom picks her up. So like there was
Mm-hmm.
parts where like I was literally stumbling because I couldn't walk, and so I got her to the car, got back to like my office, and I'm sitting here trying to work, and I was like, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. So I basically had to go fucking ER. So shout out to my brother and my sister in law for helping me out. Took me to an ER and got me checked out and get me some some stuff so I can feel sort of normal. But yeah, I got some shit going on with my hips. Old man status. But I can walk now, so that's good. I can walk.
God damn.
Yeah.
And it was both hips too.
Well, it was mainly my left hip. My right hip is just it's always tight, but that's I forget that's normal old people shit. It's because of the way I do jujitsu. Like one side's always I'm always gonna be kind of imbalanced.
God
Um,
damn.
but yeah, the left one that was like not being able to walk was brutal. But I'll be
Shit,
all right. They
man.
gave me some corticosteroids. Had some other. They gave me some shot that was like I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was like she shot magma in my arm, and it sat there for a while. It was some crazy like anti-inflammatory something. Thorazine. I don't know what the fuck it was called. It was strong though.
I feel you. There was this one time, maybe about a year and a half, 2 years ago, where my fucking lower back tightened up like a motherfucker, where I was having like fucking spasms in the every random 6 minutes and shit.
Yeah.
I went into the fucking urgent care and they goddamn shot me up with something that I literally can't pronounce, but that shit was fucking magic sauce.
Probably give you an epidural or some shit. You'd be like, you about to have a baby, sir?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to feel the lower half of your body? Here you
Yeah.
go.
I was fucking skipping and fucking doing a two-step after that shit. So I'm happy for modern drugs. Let's just say that.
Yeah, and it sucks. I was supposed to go out to Tony and Palms for the Rescue Resident event and the Marine Corps birthday and all that stuff, and I couldn't because I was like, I don't know, like if I'm gonna be in pain like halfway through the drive or what. So
And
yeah,
that's a good long drive too.
it's like 3 hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's still flaring up a little bit right now, but it's not. It's tolerable.
Okay.
So it's like just a little bit.
Good shit. Good shit. Well, old ninjas. Do you want to? How? I don't even know what you're gonna do to figure out your shit, but we're gonna keep it moving.
I still
You
can't hear you,
know?
man.
Huh?
It looks like he's trying to figure it out.
Okay.
I feel like
All
it's like
right.
that one meme where the guy's like trying to figure out the computer problem.
My favorite thing, the black guy where he's
Yeah.
looking at all the fucking server cords and he's just
Yeah.
that's the worst. It's fucking racist, but it's so fucking funny at the same time.
Oh
Because he's
my god,
confused.
I missed this in the chat. Brendan Park said someone on Twitter said the Oval Office looks like a Thai restaurant now.
God damn.
Damn. Oh man,
Yeah.
happy ending in the back.
Yep. Yep. It's all fucking fucked up. Um here the fuck we are. I wanted to bring up, let's do some fun shit. Um I got on there with actually Old Ninja, with B-Boy Frost, on some fucking Battlefield 6.
All right.
You know? That shit is fun online. We played some of that, their Red Sec or whatever, their version of Battle Royale or Warzone. It's straightforward. It has some challenge. I think we made it all the way to third place or whatever because I knew how to fucking hide real well. But it's fucking decent as fuck. I love it. I was getting on there with Hobby the other night for some basically their multiplayer large map where you're trying to hold down point A, point B, point C.
Mhm.
I mean, it's nothing earth fucking shattering, but it's just fucking solid. You know what I mean? There's no technical flaws or anything like that. And I will say this in terms of the fucking sniping, I like this a whole lot better than most recent Call of Duties.
You get the little glint thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that shit because I don't actually. I usually hate fucking sniper rifles. Now I'm putting Borderlands in a different category because obviously they have a whole lot of variety, and I still need to play
They got
four.
sniper
But
rifles that can shoot out fucking rockets and shit. So.
exactly, I mean that's a different beast. But sniper rifles in here fucking go hard, and so far so good. The other thing I'll mention is IGN was smoking fucking crack in terms of giving the campaign a 5. Like there's just a 5 for IGN by their own metrics is basically saying that for a AAA game, it doesn't actually work at all in a lot of ways, at least the way they have typically done their ratings. It's not this long campaign. I'm not saying it's a 9 or a 10. It's a solid 7.5 to an 8. It's no worse than some of the better Call of Duty ones, like from Modern Warfare 2 and 1, uh, the remakes of those titles of late. It was enjoyable. Had some twists and turns. It's only about, I don't know, 10 to 12 hours, but that's long enough for a campaign. Maybe they'll add some more later. I don't fucking know, but
So just
it's good.
for prosperity reasons,
Sure.
I'll actually tell you what a 5 is for IGN. All right, by their own
Okay.
metric, it's not broken. Like the broken ones is like kind of below 5. So a 5 is mediocre. This is the kind of bland, unremarkable game we've mostly forgotten about a day after we finish playing. A mediocre game isn't something you should spend your time or money on if you consider either to be precious, but they'll pass the time if you got nothing better to do. And their examples include really okay, Crackdown 3, Beyond Eyes, Fallout 76, and Moons of Madness.
So here's what I will say. I I think I did dip my toe in Fallout 6 years later. I bought it almost at launch.
Mm.
Fallout 6 was kind of a mess.
76.
Yeah,
It
76
started
was
off. It was, but it got better. So yeah.
yeah, but I mean it was a real mess. And even Fallout 4 back in the day, you could certainly fall into an infinity well through the floor
Yeah.
quite a bit on PS4. Um, this is not so boring that it's like watching paint dry. I'm not overhyping it and saying it's like a masterpiece 9 or 10, but I've seen them give most of the most recent Call of Duties from just the campaign standpoint sevens, sevens or eights, and this felt around that because I've played them myself. It didn't feel like a fucking 5, and that was an outlier too. I just want to be clear.
Okay.
Most other outlets did not give it anything close to a 5.
Well, let me just the latest the Call of Duty Black Ops 6. That campaign was actually really fucking good. So
I didn't think it was. I wouldn't give it like a 9 or a 10.
Not a 9 or a 10, but I would give it probably a solid 8 with like all the because the way they kind of split up like the way the game was played. They brought in elements from zombies. They brought in some horror elements. Like they brought in like a lot of really good shit into, and it was like really trippy and it was like a really cohesive story. So I would have gave it at least an 8.
Okay, I think this is somewhere between, like I said, a 7 to an 8. Probably if I was going to split the middle, a 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah, it just, when you tell me a 5 on a AAA game, I'm thinking some really not the worst thing I've ever fucking played, but not a good game. It's not. I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I think that's one of the main, not a main problem, but it is a problem with the gaming industry is that there's so many good games out that it's like really sifting through like what is excellent and then what is like still a good game, but just not as good as like a fucking like Breath of the Wild or something like that, because those are like masterpieces. But yeah, I haven't played the campaign, but I don't think it would probably be mediocre. I'll have to play the game so I can have a more informed opinion. But yeah, basically their main thing was that it was short, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, but I mean, again, this was no longer or shorter than some of the most recent I played all the campaigns for Call of Duty for the last like 5-6 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And none of them are 30-hour campaigns, like or even 20.
I'm just glad they actually had a campaign because that was my complaint about the past. I think like 2 of them. There was no fucking campaign. Like one of the great things about campaigns is that you can at least understand like how different guns and if you have character classes, how those work.
Yep.
Instead of just throwing you in to just multiplayer only, you got to figure out shit on your own while people that are way better than you are shooting you in the fucking face.
Yeah.
So yeah,
they have an in between aspect in this one though, where you can do. It's like PVE basically, where you play the multiplayer map, but it's against bots.
Yeah,
and you can do it with the squad.
Nice.
So at least you're not playing up against rank legendary folks all over the fucking world. But yeah, anyway, I mean the highlight of it, just to be really clear, is not the campaign. It's the multiplayer. That's what most people go into Battlefield for. And Battlefield 5, I gave that a whole bunch of shit. It was a fucking atrocious one at launch, 2042, whatever the fuck year it was.
Yeah.
That one fucking sucked balls and didn't move the needle. The last really, really good one that we all enjoyed was Battlefield 1.
Yep.
Yeah. And we played the fucking shit out of that one.
And that's in that game, I wanted more of the campaign because the campaign was
Yeah,
fucking excellent. Little
those
vignettes.
that was an excellent campaign. I
Yeah.
love the little each one was about like a soldier from World War One, where you kind of followed his path, basically.
His or her, because yeah, there was a woman in there too. So yeah, that shit was
There
great.
was?
Yeah, it
I
was like
remember that for 5. Yeah, maybe there was.
I
I
think it
can't
was in
remember. It's
one.
been too
Yeah.
long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like more of that because the more curated stories. Don't get me wrong, everybody loves Well, I don't play multiplayer that much anymore, because people are assholes, and if you're black playing multiplayer and somebody hears that you have any kind of like black accent or anything like that, they're just the N bombs, bro. They fucking
Mm-hmm.
they don't stop. They don't stop. Just like the infinite versions of like them being like shitty. Like I really wonder like who are these people that are like the first time they hear somebody with like a different accent or just sound a certain kind of way, they immediately just like insult them. It's like what is going on in your life that you've ended up here?
Yeah, and just to be really clear, because some people think that's only 12-year-olds. It's
No,
fucking not.
it's not. Yeah.
There are some 40-year-old plus motherfuckers out there doing the same goddamn thing. So
And it's like, for people that are older, it's like, yo, you call me the N word in public. I mean, get prepared
yeah,
to, catch some strangles. So,
yeah,
uh,
yeah. It's I don't know. I don't understand the mentality. It's fucked up. Um, it's so pervasive. It always kind of has been, especially on the consoles from 360 era onward. Really, right?
yeah, yeah. It's so interesting because, back in the day, Battlefield was really bigger than Call of Duty. Call of Duty
Mm-hmm.
wasn't really big until Modern Warfare. And,
Yes.
and back when, it became more normalized to play first person shooters on consoles because back then
Yep.
it was mainly PCs. And yeah, Battlefield 2 was fucking destroying Call
Mm-hmm.
of Duty back in the day. But then yeah, Modern Warfare hit and it was just like, damn, shit was fucking great.
Yeah. Um, and then I mean, obviously, there was some years where Call of Duty was still kicking their ass, but there was a dedicated fan base for Battlefield still. Like
Oh yeah.
Battlefield 4 lingered for years and years, and Bad Company had a good fan base. And obviously, we've already talked about Battlefield 1. Like that was the sweet spot for Battlefield. And
Yeah.
and then they started like going left, like off the track in terms of with a couple of the most recent titles. But
Well, what's funny is
this,
that I don't know if they like it. I don't know if they necessarily went left or went a different direction. Like a little bit, they kind of did, but I think it was more that Call of Duty really made their product way different. Like they started adding in like the zombie modes, the crazy skins, like all this other shit. The gameplay experience was like way better. That was one thing for me is like the Call of Duty gameplay has always been smoother than Battlefield.
yes,
Way fucking smoother.
the shooting.
Yeah, just basic shooting.
But now I'll say this too, and again, I usually skew towards a Call of Duty. So, but I'll play a good game, especially a good shooter, no matter what. Battlefield's best multiplayer feature was always big ass maps, destructible environments, and the vehicles.
Yeah, well, it wasn't always destructible, but yeah, definitely vehicles. Yeah, it wasn't always destructible.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying for the whole franchise,
Yeah,
but there were
the vehicles
for
definitely.
the
Yeah,
the some of the more recent ones, the destructibility, the vehicle. I remember getting in a fucking Zeppelin and raining down goddamn death in
yeah,
Battlefield 1. And that
yeah.
was fucking awesome. And then if you got a good squad and a tank, you could do some shit, So I like that. But then again, for the shooting aspect, I loved Call of Duty. Like
Yeah, it's just way smoother.
all of their assault rifles and their LMGs and SMGs, and it just felt right, in terms of how I want a fictionalized controller based version of shooting
Yeah,
a gun to feel.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
anyway, we'll see. I'm gonna continue on the journey with it, and I don't know. I'll just join in on some squads, try to finish off some big maps, try to level up or whatever. See if I can get to at least the level cap a couple times, and then I'll probably peace out. Olden's giving that fucking face, like. Well, you don't think
Yes.
I'm gonna make it to the goddamn level cap, motherfucker? Well,
Is there any
fuck you.
is
That's
there
why
any
you can't talk.
is there any platform? God damn, this guy fucking bring out the knives and shit. Oh man, yeah, I'm trying to platinum Ghost of Yote.
Okay.
Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. I was, over the past couple days, like I said, I was supposed to go out to the desert, and then it was just me and my girlfriend, which is great. It, but yeah, I just haven't been gaming in the past couple of days.
Good shit. Good shit. Did you ever finish off the Death Stranding though?
No, I got to go back to that too. Shit, Death Stranding
Okay.
2. Yeah, then I got to go back to Borderlands 4. I got a backlog,
Yeah. Yeah. No,
and then I got to make some time to go watch Infinity Castle because I finally caught up on Demon Slayer. God
nice.
damn, so good, so
Yep.
good. Yeah, I can see you were talking about how like Entertainment District there was like maybe like 1 or 2 episodes, and man, you like cut that shit off quick, bro.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like maybe
You know
two.
what it is? I don't like what's his face's fucking training. I just don't. I something about this series. I love every episode where he's not fucking training.
Oh,
Him
10-0?
training.
Yeah,
Him training does not work for me for shit.
gotcha. Yeah. Well, he wasn't training in the Entertainment District really. He was trying to find that guy's 3 wives,
Yeah,
Flashy
no,
guy.
but it was that mini arc before they've left.
Oh, damn. Okay, so you really ended it quick.
Yeah, man. That was the thing that just I was like, get to the fucking point, man. I want to see what this guy find his fucking 3 wives and shit. You know what I
He
mean? Let's
did.
go.
He fucking did it all flashy.
Yeah, that guy was great though. I like the way he did it. And then I still need to see this Infinite Castle, man. So, you working this weekend, right? Or no?
No,
Some
but I gotta spend some time with
okay.
somebody. So yeah, with my girlfriend.
Yeah,
But
no
maybe
worries.
I can work it out. Maybe on Saturday, could watch it
Yeah,
sometime. Yeah.
if it's before it leaves the theaters, I definitely want to see that one. I still want to also see Chainsaw Man too because I hear that one's
Same.
just as good, if not better, even.
Yeah, and I want to watch Predator.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Predator looks fucking dope. People are talking about that shit. Also, I don't know why people don't get the fact that this is a different Predator than the one from the Arnold movie back in the 80s.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
get it either. They're saying like he looks like woke. I'm just like, how does an alien look woke? I mean, God, you guys have gone too far. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck
yeah,
is wrong with you? Like, I always assumed like when I saw it, it was like a younger Predator. Like it
yes,
looks like a younger version of like the Predators that we're used to seeing.
with less tech because he's in the Badlands.
Yeah, and
Is
he's
my
training.
takeaway.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be like training, right, to become an actual Predator.
Yeah,
And it was just like it was so amazing to see like these people are. There's really something I think mentally like askew by like just making everything about shit that has nothing to do with like anything, like calling everything woke that you don't really understand. Like it's just
yep.
like, I mean, I guess don't watch it, but it looks fucking great. Like Predator's Badlands was not Badlands. The was it Badlands?
Yeah, I think Badlands, right?
No. What was the one before that? Killer of Killers. That shit was fucking great.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
was totally surprised.
yeah.
And then obviously,
Um,
Alien Earth, which I mean everybody should fucking see.
I do.
I
I still need to go. I need to go. I'm gonna make that happen.
Dude, it's so
I need to
fucking
go
good.
back.
That fucking eyeball creature thing, man.
God
Yeah, I
damn.
think it's something else. But I think this ties into that movie. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
You
because
know
like
what I love is I can appreciate the fact that these franchises, Alien and fucking Predator, I mean, Alien's been around since the '70s, late '70s, and Predator since the fucking '80s, and here they are, fucking still standing and thriving.
yeah,
2025.
and they went through like a rough patch. Let's be
Yep,
honest, they went through a rough patch. Uh,
both of them.
yeah, I think like it started going downhill with Aliens after like even Aliens 3 was kind of like the one with the Rock in it. It was kind of
Yep.
After that, it was like kind of struggle bust, and like AVP Alien vs Predator, that was kind of a struggle bust too. And that was like two of the best things. Like how you fuck this up?
Yeah.
I think it was kind of. I think they went a little overboard when they had like the alien like putting aliens in like a pregnant body. It was like more aliens popped out. I was like, that's kind of too much, guys. Come on, like what the fuck, man?
Yeah. And then I mean they got really cerebral with Prometheus. For
Yeah,
whatever reason, that one didn't work that well for me.
I kind of liked that one, but they left out. There was like a whole key part about the movie that they took out of the movie that made the whole movie make way more sense.
Mm.
So like the reason why the what do they call him? The not constructor, the engineer. The reason why he woke up all mad is because he saw humans, but they weren't supposed to like really survive that long, and
Gotcha. They
that
did
was the
not
problem.
explain.
They didn't
You know
explain that
what?
at all.
They didn't explain that for shit. And that's what was one of the things that was really confusing because I was like, man, they're gonna reveal some shit on here, but
Mm.
they didn't. But then I saw in subsequent interviews or podcasts or something like that, they were talking about that with the director, and I was like, okay, that would have been way better to at least include in a director's cut or something, you know?
Yeah, especially with the in the very beginning of the whole movie, like that one guy kills himself. That's basically it was to seed the planet with DNA for humans, and it was just like
Yep.
they don't explain that shit either.
Yeah. Yeah. So hit and miss, but I'm liking the fact that they're hitting at least of late, so it's good shit. Um, Now I know you are not a big Resident Evil guy. Is Requiem or is it gonna
Nah, yeah, I'm
tip
not a
you
Resident.
over?
No, I'm not a Resident Evil. Like, you know what it is? I need to get over the fact that they've modernized, and I still get angry in the old ones, where you couldn't walk and shoot or run and shoot. I'm like, you can run and shoot in real life. You do it shittily, but you can do it. You can walk and shoot too. You know, with
That's true.
little less
That's
accuracy,
true.
but you can still do it. You don't just have to fucking stand still and shoot. That's fucking annoying. And the whole like
Yes.
the change. It's like the really old school thing where like they always change like the scene when you're walking through like the halls and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that's all that's changed.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. You still have limited bullets,
yeah, which is
and
fine. That's realistic, I guess.
yeah, and then you have to certainly combine red herbs with green herbs and yellow herbs to make the sweet grass.
The
You know.
sweet grass. You get high on that? Yeah. Does Tally
Nah,
pop
but
out? You don't want to get high?
I'm hyped. We will fucking see. I think that drops early next year, and
Hmm.
so you know, I'm I'm probably gonna end up getting it. Here's the thing, and I posted like I think a meme about this or whatever. I feel like Capcom has been kicking some good ass, making some modern classics of late. You know what I mean, with their Devil May Cries and Monster Hunters and all that, and Resident Evil. But let's not get it twisted. Everything is going to move the fuck out of the way for GTA, even with the pushing back of the launch. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Like I said, there was some other game that we were talking about where they just changed their date too, and I was like, yeah, it's probably because of GTA, because
Mm-hmm.
that's probably when it was going to release is in fall of next year, and it's like you don't want to be anywhere near that fucking atomic bomb that's going to occur on the gaming industry.
Yep.
'Cause, yeah,
And here's the other thing too. It's going to end up selling consoles quite a bit too, because at least if it follows suit with GTA 5 way back in the day, that was not on PC right at launch.
yeah.
It was on PS3. And then
Fucking
the other thing
PS3.
is,
God damn, yeah.
yeah, the other thing is, remember it's not going to be, I mean, again, if it follows suit, I don't know this for sure, but it'll be a release of the disc and the campaign, or you can, I guess, get it digitally. And then subsequently, you're going to be hearing about, okay, online is ready.
Yeah, that's
You
the way it's
know?
worked for their past two games, Red Dead
Yep.
Redemption 2 and GTA 5.
Yep.
Which is kind of cool
So,
because they basically open up the entire map of the game to online play, which is pretty dope.
hell fucking yeah. God damn. I will say this, dude. I still feel like going back to Red Dead and just working on my fucking perfect fucking pelts and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that shit.
Oh man,
You
Red Dead was so
know?
good. That's like really. I want to say it's like a gem that like, but people played it. You know what I mean? But it didn't sell as much as GTA. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But it's honestly it's a better game than GTA, to be honest. So like
I will.
especially with the story going on, like it's really good.
It's amazing. It's a different game. So
Yeah,
I
that's the
love them
problem.
both, but I love them differently because remember, I with GT or with Red Dead Redemption 2, at first, again, depending on your maturity level, you may think it's a little slow.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
and then you get into it and you're just like, "Oh, they want you to take your time getting to know Dutch and all these other characters and,
yeah,
and what do you mean I stumbled upon the clan? Oh, I could
yeah.
fucking throw dynamite at them."
Like, hey, Arthur, man, why you got a cough, bro? Like, for real? Like, what's happening here? Can you get that checked out, please, please?
Yeah, man, that shit just amazing.
And honestly, like
But
in the end of Red Dead Redemption 2, the fact that it basically it ends where Red Dead Redemption starts, that's fucking
yep, we had never seen a story where you could switch between three characters like that
yeah, that was amazing. Yeah.
in a campaign before. And in fact, we don't really see that too. I don't think any main AAA games have adopted that format that I can recall.
Yeah, I don't think so. Nothing's coming to mind. And I played a lot
Yeah,
of video games. Maybe too many.
yeah. So, I mean, we shall fucking see. I'm fucking hyped, and I know we're a fucking year out, but you don't want to be anywhere near it. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
that. Even Call of Duty, you
yeah,
don't.
Call of Duty's they're gonna pull anybody's pulling an L around there.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of gaming a little bit, I don't know if you guys saw, but Steam, I guess Valve, they announced a whole bunch of hardware today.
Tell me about that. I missed that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so they announced three new products. One is the Steam Machine, which is the resurrection of a pretty much a failed product back in like 2017. They used to have
Mm-hmm.
a Steam Machine, is basically like their version of a Steam console, and it's supposed to be 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck, which
Holy shit!
I guess put it in terms of teraflops. I don't fucking know, but it's kind of cool that they're doing this again. You can also put on whatever OS that you want, which also you can do on the Steam Deck, which is pretty cool. They announced a new Steam controller, which is really nice because it has like the little trackpads. So if you look, I'm gonna hold up my Steam Deck here. If you see like these things right here, these are like
Yeah.
little touchpads, and there's two of them on here. So the Steam controller has the same thing. They're just closer together, and they're symmetrical, unlike the Xbox, because everybody has fucking Xbox. That's why they're going away. I'm just saying.
God damn.
And they also announced the Steam Frame, which is their new VR like standalone. Well, it's standalone, but also you can connect to your PC
Nice.
VR headset. So and it's pretty cool. It's pretty lightweight. It looks like it has like the battery pack in the back and like all the other stuff in the front that you need to see. It has really cool controllers. You don't need sensors around you. It uses cameras to like get around, and it has this Wi-Fi 6 wireless streaming to your actual Steam frame, so you can actually wirelessly play games off of your PC through your Steam frame. So
Okay.
that's pretty cool. And yeah, honestly, I'm surprised. I'm not that surprised. I knew they're gonna make a Steam machine sometime soon because the Steam Deck sold like fucking hotcakes. Like honestly,
Yep.
and it really resurrected handheld gaming. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, we had the Switch or whatever. I get that, but nobody was doing anything else handheld besides the Switch. And then all of a sudden, the Steam Deck comes out, and every fucking game manufacturer and their fucking mom, a PC on the PC side, was dropping handhelds. Man, like there's probably like fucking 50 handhelds right now that dropped
Yep.
after the Steam Deck.
Well,
So
also, I mean, just being able to play all those fucking PC games,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I mean, that's a fucking claim to fame right there. It's literally a portable PC as a console. I mean, that's the way you've described it for a couple of years now.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like, and if you have any games on Steam, the vast majority of them, especially at this point, will play on your Steam Deck.
It's good shit.
And I expect the same thing for the Steam machine. So this is going to be a really neat way to. Because I've had some of my old PCs hooked up to like a TV before, for like a media center or whatever. But this is really like what some PC folks have wanted for like a really long time, was to actually have
Yeah.
a console-like experience before the PCs. What we want is something stable, something small you can fit in your living room, something that's not ostentatious, something that just works. Where you don't have to like configure a whole bunch of bullshit to get a game to work, and you don't necessarily have to keep updating, a bunch of shit like all the time. Like as far as hardware goes. And I think honestly, right now, when they have like some of this DLSS stuff, even though I don't like it from like a practicality standpoint, I can understand. If your PC starting to get old, that you can just offload some of your GPU to the cloud. Like I get that, so that'll make some of these products last longer. So that's kind of neat.
Here's my only question, Kronos. Are we ever going to see a fucking Portal 3?
A Portal. Yeah, no, I doubt it. Portal 3 or Half-Life 3. No, none of them shit's coming out. Half-Life 3
Well,
is probably the one that we're waiting for the most. We got Alex though.
yeah, I was
So
gonna say, didn't they came out with like a good Half-Life game? Like that was
yeah,
a few years back or whatever, but it
it
was like a
was.
VR one, right?
It is, which I want to play now that I have my. They have the PSVR 2. There's like a connector you can get for your PC, and so you can
Yeah.
play Steam stuff on your PSVR 2.
Dude, I will forever say, and I don't even like fucking puzzle games. Portal 1 and 2, but especially Portal 2 was just fucking great. Like it was a goddamn perfect puzzle game.
Yeah,
It would talk shit to you. You know what I mean?
yeah. Playing it
Call
with
your
like
ass fucking stupid.
playing it with friends too is great, especially with a partner. It's like, oh, how smart are you really?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I think as long as you can figure out the controls, which don't get me wrong, like every controller now has like fucking 22 fucking buttons. So yeah, I get that
Yep.
part. But if you can get through like the basic like navigating through a game, you got to be able to figure out some puzzles. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, that shit was great. I don't know why I after Portal 2 dropped or whatever, I was like, oh, they're gonna make 50 of these, and they fucking didn't.
No,
Yeah.
they're on to the next. I mean, Steam is they've done a lot of. Hey, okay, sorry, my
No
kid
worries.
my kid was leaving my door open. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Um, yeah, I mean they've made really purposeful moves in the industry, which has been kind of nice. So yeah,
Yeah, for sure. We'll see what happens. But yeah, no, I'm gonna look up those fucking those specs and whatnot. But it looks I believe in whatever the hell Steam is doing of late. They've
it,
proven themselves more than a few fucking times.
it'll be
So
sorry, I didn't even say the release date. It'll be early next year. So
okay.
yeah, early 2026, which is right around the fucking corner.
Yeah, exactly, man. We're fucking in mid-November here, closing in on the fucking end of the goddamn year and shit. We'll fucking see. What else was the big ass fucking news? Oh, I did see this shit on the movie front. James Cameron, you are smoking fucking crack. That's like this new Avatar movie is like 3 hours 20 plus fucking minutes.
This fucking guy.
The fuck, man.
Wow, that's yeah, that's a lot.
You pretentious fuck,
Yeah, it's
man.
like
That's
you could do
that's
you
two
could just
movies.
you could just make another movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could just do that. I mean, as long okay, listen. If a movie's I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again because I don't want to seem like I'm going to just discriminate against James Cameron. But like, if you're gonna make a long ass movie, just put a fucking intermission in there, please. Like,
Yeah.
just give it intermission. Like, just
Yeah,
do
man. Look, I've been eating popcorn. I've been drinking some beverage or whatever. I need to fucking piss,
that. Yeah.
and I don't want to miss shit. I paid for this movie.
It's like I'm trying not to get attracted to these like half naked blue women. Like, what the
Yes.
fuck, man? Come on, I need a break. Got to bust. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Look.
Somebody's gonna soundbite that and be like, "This, look at this fucking pervert."
Mm-hmm. And look, they half naked. Um,
That shit was weird though. Like, y'all noticed it though too. Where I was like, "Why am I seeing blue nipples in this?" Like, nobody said that this was like rated
look,
R. Like, what the fuck?
look, hair sex is still sex, and they were definitely having hair sex. You
Oh man.
they were inserting them strands of hair.
Yeah.
Talking about,
I
I
haven't even
feel
watched.
you.
Have you watched the second one?
Yeah, I saw it.
I have not watched the second one. I need to.
The second one is worth watching. It's worth watching.
For the longest time, Avatar is one of those movies where it's one of those movies where if you told me it didn't really exist, I believe you because I cannot name a single fucking character.
I get it. I will say the second one does, in my opinion, a slightly better job in terms of being, having some memorable shit. It's a solid sequel all the way around.
Lots of weird things. I remember the movie. I remember Unobtainium. I remember their Navi. Remember the guy that was in a wheelchair, got put into a Navi body. Don't know his fucking name though.
Yeah.
So is it Mike?
Jake Sully.
There we go.
I see you, Jake Sully.
That sounds like a guy that was in Uncharted. Oh, you sure that's not the same guy?
There was a Sully in Uncharted. God damn it. Okay, listen, Naughty Dog. Listen, Neil Druckmann. I I'll probably support. I'm a little excited about whatever new project you're doing with the
Intergalactic.
planet and the sci-fi and whatnot. But god damn it, my introduction to Naughty Dog was with fucking Uncharted. You can't let this franchise die. Like you got to do something with Uncharted at some point soon.
Well, this is what's bothering me with Naughty Dog. All right, Naughty Dog, can you please stop doing fucking remakes? Because you're not. I mean, what are you doing here?
Yep.
Like, just the whole team, just make them focus on something else. We don't need more
Mhm.
remakes because these are for things that are in like the same generation. Like we have what there's like literally like two or three different versions of The Last of Us Part Two for the PS5. It's
Yes.
like what the fuck? Like just do it right once and then just move on. Go to something else.
Also, let's just be really clear about Last of Us 2. There was, I mean, unless something has changed very recently, I don't recall any DLC. There was
They
never
they can the multiplayer.
a
Yeah,
multiplayer. There was never like some horde mode that they added to my knowledge. Now, maybe
yeah,
they, I haven't kept up and they did add that later on, but I mean, it's a game that dropped June of 2020, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been about 5 years plus now, but
June
like
2020. Man, those were different times, bro.
they were,
COVID times.
god damn. But yeah, no, I mean, don't get. I love Last of Us. I love both of them, but I I like Uncharted holds a special place. Like you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
Uncharted had some good ass multiplayer as
Mm-hmm.
well. It
Yeah.
was just fun, all the way around.
You ever play the Golden Abyss?
Yeah, man. On
You know,
Vita, that
on
shit
a
was
Vita.
great.
Yeah, she was great.
You know. So I don't know. We'll see. Also, I have not forgotten about the fact that, you know, after it's been years since a Uncharted game, now they want to release a goddamn Indiana Jones game. They didn't want to do that shit when Uncharted
Yeah.
was in its heyday. They were fucking scared. They dodged Uncharted.
Well, because it
They
was
knew they'd get
Uncharted
their ass whooped.
and Tomb Raider. You know, because when Tomb
Yep,
Raider got remade, that was a really great game too. So yeah,
those were good games, but they got mollywopped by Uncharted.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Uncharted really they were really pushing the envelope on like narrative driven games.
Yep.
And yeah, you could literally have somebody like sit down, like somebody who doesn't play video games, sit down and watch that game, and they'd be
Hell
like
yeah.
entertained.
Hell yeah. Yeah, for sure. I miss them. Oh, shit, I may go back and play Uncharted 4 at some point. You know,
Got to
we
wait for the
shall
remake,
see.
bro. Have they remade any of the Uncharted games? I'm just saying, focusing on.
Yes, they did remake because remember the first one was only on PS3, and I thought they did like a bundle that combined one, two, and three
Oh, okay,
for the
yeah,
PS4.
yeah. But I don't think they've had like a PS5 like remaster where it like looks like a modern game. Even the old ones look pretty good too, though.
They might have done that for Uncharted 4.
Mm.
Might have. I don't quote me. I'll have to look that up for sure.
All right,
But yeah, they pushed the envelope. They pushed every one of those consoles, PS3, PS4, to its limit graphically in terms of looking fucking amazing.
I was watching like a YouTube video on Naughty Dog, and it's like they first started. They were making what was it? How was it? It was a
Was it
Crash
Jax
Bandicoot.
and
Oh,
Daxter?
he's Jack and Daxter. Yeah, maybe it was Crash Bandicoot too, though.
But yeah, that
I
that
think it was
probably is
Crash
it.
Bandicoot. Yeah, and they were like kids, and they were making it like early teens. So yeah, they went from that to like Uncharted, and that's when like that's what really blew them up. So
Yes.
yeah, because I mean, Crash Bandicoot was like it was it wasn't that great. Ratchet and Clank, no, Jack and Daxter, that was okay too. But
Was
Uncharted
I
was like
mean,
so amazing.
if we're honest, that Bandicoot game felt like, hey, we can make our own Sonic, but he's slow and orange.
Yeah.
You know, like
What the fuck is a Bandicoot?
yeah, exactly. Nobody fucking knows, man. You know what I mean?
This is back in the '90s
But
where they would just do like really like irreverent shit to be like, see, that's cool. Like, no, no, it's not. It's not rad no more, Ted.
oh man, my 15-year-old fucking son like temporarily this morning lost his wallet, and I was like, see, if you had the fucking chain, you know what I mean, and some frosted tips and some
Yeah,
Junko jeans or whatever.
yeah. Some
You'd be fucking
Jinko.
fine, man. We never lost our wallets in the
No,
90s.
you can fucking fit a 2 liter of soda in those pockets. I feel like also if you own Jinko jeans, though, it's also like a sign of status because them shoes was fucking expensive.
Yes.
So yeah, I had some when I
They
was
were.
in the Marine Corps. Back when I had Marine Corps money, where it was great because I would be broke, but it didn't matter because I could always go to the chow hall and have a place to live. So
Yeah,
I can spend literally all my fucking money and be fine.
yeah. You
That's
had your
all.
basic needs met.
Yeah, I was trying to. It's funny how like people that are in the military is literally like socialism. That's all.
Hmm.
It's literally fucking socialism, and nobody talks about it. But
Yep.
yeah, all of our basic needs are met, and we are just fine. And
Hmm.
I don't think you should need to, put your life on the line to get the same level of care because we're all paying taxes, man. So
Yep.
that was the weird thing too is like we're in the military, you still pay taxes. So yeah,
Yeah. But I mean, your needs are met, and you get a little stipend,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Everybody can have that. Anyway, UBI. Let's go. Uh, let's see. Let's move on to Outcast. They got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yes, sir.
Finally. It's also kind of weird that they're inducting people that have nothing to do with fucking rock and roll into the Rock and Roll
You
Hall of
know,
Fame for like the longest time.
that does bother me.
Yeah.
It's I think rock. I mean, country has its own shit. Rock has its own history and all of that. I get it, but it's a very different genre. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you just change it into the fucking Music Hall of Fame? Seems kind of like a no brainer, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
or
just call it the.
American music or something.
Yeah.
You know, because you're absolutely fucking right. I will say this: we all collectively are in our entire generation, especially after Speakerbox and The Love Below. We thought we were going to get a few more fucking Outcast albums, and they said, "Haha, we're done."
Nope. Yeah. Such a shame. They had some fucking bangers. Or one of my favorite remixes of all time was it was like their first song. It was like what Players Ball, and they had like that
Yes.
one remix. I was like, it was so fucking gangster, dude. So
Mm-hmm.
gangster. Um, yeah, they're one of my favorite duos of all time for rap.
Yep. Yep. Spodioti, Dopalicious Angel,
Yeah,
Stankonia, Bombs Over Baghdad, all of
A-
it fucking
aliens.
works.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
elevators,
aliens.
elevators. Yeah,
Yep. That shit, they went fucking hard. And here's the other thing though. I'm glad that they're like older gentlemen now and just living their life. Like Andre 3000 is just out here playing fucking flute music now.
yeah. Well, Big Boy still does music, so
Hmm.
he's been on, he was on what he was part of Big Rams. He did a bunch of other shit too. He's been on stuff with like Killer Mike still, Yeah, and
Yeah,
Andre 3000 recently he was on what Scientists and Engineers by
that's
Killer
true.
Mike a couple years ago. That was like out of nowhere, man. And it was
Yeah.
he made a complaint about him basically being too old to rap because all of his like, he doesn't think he's relevant anymore. It was like motherfucker, you're so relevant to us. Like fuck the
Yeah,
younger generation. I don't
exactly.
give a shit about them and their 6'7s. Fuck that shit. Tell me about what it's like getting older. Your knees are popping and shit. Like that's what I want to hear about.
Well, and he was so fucking legendary with his shit. He flowed like nobody else. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just really original with it. And I remember I was in Atlanta during Stankonia dropping.
Oh man.
You know,
Yeah.
and I remember like they would just basically there were two or three hip hop and R&B stations that literally just said, "Okay, Outcast dropped. I'm hitting play." And y'all just gotta fucking listen to the whole album pretty
Yeah.
much, you know.
So O Ninja just put in here and he mimed it. Apparently, Rakim, he made a comeback, and also, fuck, what was the name of that fucking group that just put up a
Clips.
huge album? Yeah, Clips,
Yeah.
and they're his age, and they
Yeah.
fucking killed it this year.
Yeah.
You know?
Let God sort them out.
Yeah, it's a
Great
great
album.
album.
I mean,
Yeah, just because you
yeah.
get older doesn't mean you don't got shit to say. Like honestly,
Yeah. Unless you're Drizzy, because,
yeah,
you know.
he never grew up though. He never grew up. So that's his problem. He's
Yeah.
trying to
Can
stay.
I just say, I know we talked about it for like basically a year and a half now, or almost 2 years now, but it is fucking hilarious that even the shit where his fucking OVO hoes we're still hanging on to, oh, he has all these streams still, he's still super popular or whatnot. He's getting sued over that shit. Where he had botted those fucking streams. And Kendrick said, "Am I battling ghosts or an AI?"
Yeah,
And that shit was prophetic because lo and behold, here we are in 2025, and it seems like apparently that may be fucking true.
Well, what he was talking about on that specific reference is because there was a song, a diss track that Drake had made with the voice of Snoop Dogg and I think it was Tupac, maybe too.
Tupac, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and it was just like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like,
yeah,
you can't do that.
yeah, yeah. You know,
And he
I
got
mean,
sued, so yeah, they had to take the song down.
god damn. But yeah, it's just sad. He's dropped a whole lot of fucking music. None of it's fucking hitting. And then the other thing I'll say too is a lot of the people around him are fucking dissolving into the void. I mean, that new Young Money stuff of Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne. I'm gonna tell you this: I got a fucking teenager and an 11-year-old. They don't know who them people are for the most part. Like those days are long gone.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I mean, it's hard to stay relevant, and
Yep.
then you get your ass kicked by like K-pop demon hunters, like even what's her name, Taylor Swift. She got her ass beat by a fucking Korean band. So
Yep.
yeah, she dropped a new album and people were like, nope, fuck that shit. It ain't golden.
Hundreds girls to the
Yeah.
world.
And the thing, like, she sold a whole bunch of albums. I know she broke a bunch of records, but it was basically because she released like fucking 34 different versions of an album. And it's like,
Yeah.
that's like the most capitalist bullshit you can do. And like,
Yep.
oh, well, like this album has like my favorite t shirt, or this one has a cardigan, or blah, blah. Like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah, man. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Well, but I will say this though, and I'm going to be a fucking patient ass man. We all loved K-pop Demon Hunters. Netflix and Sony said, you know what, we're giving you more. You're going to have to fucking be patient. It'll drop in 2029.
Yeah.
And you know what? We're all going to fucking chill the fuck out and just fucking wait. Take your time and especially make sure the songs are popping.
Yeah. I learned, I think today or yesterday, that the guy who produced the album, he's black and he's from California. So I was like, wow, all right.
Holy shit. All
Yeah.
right.
And then EJ, who's like the lead singer, she dropped a new song a week or so ago. It's pretty good, but
Yeah.
it didn't give as much. It didn't get what do you call it, like press or whatever. Like nobody like really talked about it, which is kind of weird because she's got a great voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure, man. So we'll fucking see, but yeah, nothing has been more catchy than that fucking movie soundtrack.
People don't understand. People still haven't watched it. They're like, oh, it sounds dumb. I'm like, no, it's not fucking dumb. Like it's really good.
It's fucking amazing. God, I remember the very first time. I'll never forget it when I was watching it. I was like, "Oh, okay, it's just a kids movie or whatever." And I'm watching it with my daughter, and I'm about 15 minutes in. I was like, "Wait a minute, she has those fucking patterns. She's a goddamn demon."
Yeah. And it's so
Fucking
funny.
sat
Like,
up and did that point like
yeah.
like Leonardo DiCaprio. Wait.
Yeah. Even in the first song, like Golden, it's like in the lyrics, it's just like you could tell like she was like not like the others. Like, oh, like okay. So yeah, like shit's great. And like all the like the all there's even the ancillary characters like Derpy Cat and the Sus Bird or Sussy, whatever the fucking bird's name is.
Yep.
Yes, it's been great. And I love the fact that, people get some Korean culture, out there.
Absolutely, man. I went on YouTube. They taught me all the parts in the songs that are in Korean,
Mm.
like for a quick little line or two. They're like, okay, here's what that means.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay,
It's
that's
awesome.
fucking cool. We still can't hear Old Ninja, but I'm glad he's just hanging in there.
It's just with his new headphones, they look nice, very blue.
Very Smurfy.
Yeah.
Where else you want to go? Because there's all kind of shit that happened.
We could talk about the SNAP benefits.
Oh
We didn't
shit!
talk about that over the
Yes.
past like 2 weeks.
God
Can
damn.
you give me a second? I need to grab a drink though before you start talking about this because
Yeah, go ahead.
Give me like 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Give me a second.
All right, you go. I'm gonna set some stuff up. Um, we all know SNAP is all about for Americans, basically like food stamps in a lot of ways. Um, and because of the government shutdown, we uh, folks weren't getting their SNAP benefits. People who deserved it, needed it, and it was getting real ugly in terms of families, children, elderly, disabled, whole lot of people suffering. And the government shutdown, I think, is ending or already just ended. Um, and we'll definitely talk about that in a second. But uh, it was getting real fucking scary out here, in terms of just lack of access to food for people who needed it, Americans, you know. So we'll see. I know Cronus will come back and weigh in on it in a minute. The other thing I just want to mention really clearly is the Democrats got absolutely fucking nothing at all, nothing tangible, um, with their whole holdout, and they just let the Republicans quote unquote win, and SNAP benefits were in danger for over 40 million Americans for absolutely nothing really, really worthwhile. So um it just sucks all the way around. But I'm glad people are slowly going to start getting receiving their benefits, and federal workers should be getting paychecks, and I hope they get some back pay because some of them were working for fucking free. And I hope we can return to some sense of normalcy because it is real out here. And we are definitely in a fucking recession with lack of job data even being fucking released. So we don't know how what the real unemployment rate is. We don't even know what the real inflation numbers are, but everybody's looking at their fucking electric bill and grocery bill and utility bills and being like, what the fuck? So looks like Cronus is joining us right now. Let him put on his headphones. It is weird talking to myself to the
Yeah,
audience.
sorry, man. I had to plug some shit in.
No worries. Yeah, go ahead and talk about your just thoughts on the Snap stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, the SNAP benefits was basically, it's basically welfare. It's how people get paid from the government for food, so they can get food. It's food assistance. Like, what is it? Supplemental nutritional something program, assistance program.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure off the top of my head. So, um, yeah, it's a pretty big deal because there's a lot of people in America that need these benefits that are not just people that aren't working, or it has to do with people that aren't working, people that are children, people that are disabled, and a lot of working folks too. So I don't want people to think there's working requirements for SNAP benefits.
Yep.
And I feel like the United States has been like, especially like Republicans, have been like lied to on like how this shit actually works.
Yep.
Yes, any government program there can be some, you know, fraud, but there's corporate fraud goes way beyond that. I mean, Jesus Christ, we gave fucking, $500 million to Tesla,
Yep.
so to start their company. Anyway, um, yeah. So with the government shutdown, they were going to start missing SNAP payments, which literally is to pay people to eat. Um, and the Trump administration was told no less than 3 times that you need to fully fund feeding people, and they've fought back like 3 times. I'm just like, it's amazing how you can have somebody fight back against feeding children, disabled folks, and poor people. At the same time, you can magically come up with $300 million to build a fucking ballroom. Like, what? This is crazy to me. Uh, so many kids need this shit, and the if you really want to get rid of like the work requirement benefits or the work requirements for adults, then fine, I'm there with you as long as you get rid of, as long as you raise the minimum wage, because there's people that are working minimum wage jobs that they're not making enough money and still have to go on SNAP. That's fucking because the minimum wage right now is what, it's $7.50 an hour. That's like 15 grand a year. Like
Yep.
that's not enough money for fucking anything. That's a little over $1,000 a month, and you have to house yourself and feed yourself with that money. So, yeah, if you want to get rid of the work requirement, then raise the minimum wage and stop basically subsidizing these large corporations by paying people a non-working wage and then letting the taxpayer fit the bill for the rest of it. It's literally corporate welfare is what it actually is, because they're not paying people enough money to fucking eat.
Exactly true. I mentioned it while you were away, but I'll also say this in terms of that government shutdown. Um, there's no two ways about it. Democrats came out looking even worse and
Yeah.
didn't gain anything, and you know, this was ugly. This was ugly, and millions of people were suffering. There were people who were working for no pay, federal workers as well. You know,
The weird thing is like they were actually the Democrats were actually gaining ground, and the
yep,
fact that they caved now, it's like you just won a bunch of shit. Like what the fuck are you doing? It's like literally sprinting past like the person that was beating you, and you're winning, and 5 feet before the end, you just raise your arms like, "Hey, I won," and the person passes you again. So none
yeah,
of the shit that you did mattered.
yeah,
It was just it is incredibly. I knew like right when the flight started getting fucked with, that's when I knew they're probably gonna cave,
yeah.
because that affects them because they can't get around. It's too hard to get around. Even to this day, they're still canceling thousands of flights a day. Or I'm sorry, hundreds, not thousands, hundreds of flights every single day because we still don't have enough air traffic controllers, which is already an issue even before the government shutdown.
Yep. Like, I mean, and on top of this, I mean, it's such a rough economy with inflation. It's such a rough economy with higher electric and food costs and gas costs and all this other stuff. Um, and a lot of layoffs too. People don't
Yeah,
want to talk about how many corporate layoffs in the tens of thousands from
my
just
job has been
certain
affected.
large
Yeah,
companies.
yeah. I mean, I work for one of the largest IT corporations in the world, and we've had a lot of workforce reductions over the past couple of years, especially this year. You know,
It's very very real. So we will see.
you know what's crazy to me is that they sat there and said that oh, we need to cut back on SNAP benefits and all those other benefits. Meanwhile, we're still fucking paying taxes.
Yep.
Like, at what point do we get? When do we get to a point to where they start cutting back on enough services to where we just be like, hey, like, why the fuck are we paying taxes?
Yeah.
Like, it gets to a point where it literally is taxation without representation.
Yep.
That's when you get to, the Boston Tea Party level of fucking revolution. Because, yeah, if you're continuing to like take money on my paycheck, you're not doing shit with it. Like, that's first of all, it's illegal, and this is
Yeah.
literally how revolutions are started.
Also, and I want to be clear on this. There is a billions of dollars going out to a whole lot of foreign countries.
Yeah, like
At just
Argentina, all of a sudden now it's $20 billion, but you can't feed fucking kids in America.
yeah, it's a bad look. You know, you are circling Venezuela with a fleet of warships. You know, Congress hasn't approved any declaration of war. They're supposed to control the purse. Doesn't fucking matter at this point. Venezuela hasn't done anything directly militarily to the U.S. per shit. Let's
Yeah,
also say that. So, and even just the average American citizen, independent, left, right, whatever, nobody fucking wants to war with Venezuela.
yeah. Let's just be honest. Most people in America don't give a fuck about Venezuela. Like, I'm sorry
Mm-hmm.
to say that, but like they don't. What do we get from Venezuela? And it's not to be. I'm not trying to be like an asshole, but like for real, like
Yeah.
there's nothing that Venezuela has to do with America. They're not affecting us in any sort of meaningful way in our daily
Nope.
lives. So like, why
Nope.
the fuck are we going after these? If you want to say, oh, there might be smuggling drugs, okay, then like I don't know, capture the fucking drug dealers and see where they're producing the drugs, and then go after that shit. But definitely don't fucking announce a covert action, a covert plot against their government. Because first,
Yeah.
public announcing anything that's supposed to be covert defeats the fucking purpose. Like
And let me,
this man is so fucking dumb.
yeah, let me be really clear. I can guarantee you, and I'm no fucking expert on this, but I can guarantee you there are more drugs manufactured in the United States of America by Americans
Yeah.
than there ever have been manufactured in the state of Venezuela.
Did you go after the Sacklers? Did you start bombing their cars for their fucking kids and shit? Did you blow up one of their mansions? Did you
Yeah.
seize any of their property? No. And the Sacklers have been directly responsible for fucking thousands of deaths in America, and we all know this because they literally fucking lied about how their opiates worked, and people they paid the consequence. And you're not nobody from the state has killed a single person for that.
Yep. And at the same time, I can't. I know we keep going back. I keep going back to this, but I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. The leader of our country, elected leader of our country, in clear evidence that we can all see in black and white, was called dirty by goddamn Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, like, where are our I don't know where our priorities are. You know what I mean? Like, and just to tell you this too, in a lot of countries, when a president, prime minister, king, whoever the fuck, goes too far, whether he's out of office, like, served his term or not, the public usually wants to see that person in federal prison. Obviously, we got a different case over here with our level of corruption. I don't foresee that happening, but holy shit, man.
Well, I mean, with his diehard supporters, I'm not surprised. I mean, this guy has already been, indicted on 34 something felony counts. He was, not even indicted, but he was found guilty. He was found guilty of, sexually assaulting E. Jean Carroll. He's done a whole bunch of other shit. You can go back, even back in the day when, back when he was a real estate developer in like the 80s, and he lost the, well, he didn't lose the case. He had to settle out of court for discrimination into his real estate developments. He pulled out, a full page ad to have literally fucking children put to death. That's the exonerated 5. He's done like a lot of really fucked up shit, and people just sort of just, oh, but he's a white guy, he's rich, but he's not. His wealth is, he's quote unquote wealthy, like he has enough money to give the veneer of wealth, but he really doesn't. Like even like right now, like the main reason why the reason why he had to become president, is because he had to pay so many fucking legal fees and he lost so many fucking court cases. He was gonna go fucking broke, and Elon Musk really did him a solid by giving him damn near half $1 billion to help out his campaign. And you can tell just how like really shady these people are. Like look at just along the same vein, like people that talk shit about Mamdani, which he won the mayor of. He has enough money to get himself out of trouble. Yeah, well, no, he doesn't actually. Oh, don't just say he has enough money to get himself out of trouble, but he doesn't. He uses his campaign funds for that.
Yeah.
So like when Mamdani just recently won in New York, and billionaires, they put up like, what was it, like 20 something $1 million in ads, and meanwhile he just wants to raise their taxes by like 1%.
Yep.
Like they can come up with that kind of money to like real quick, but they can't come up with the extra percent.
Yeah.
I want to see billionaires tax like when somebody wins money for the fucking lotto, tax them like that. That's all I want to see. That's fair, right?
Yep. And here's the other thing too. Roads, libraries, high-speed rail, cleaner streets. I mean, there's a whole infrastructure, bridges. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that can be paid for that we would all benefit from.
Yeah.
But can I switch it up just a little bit? I know we can come back to this to that topic in just a second, but I need something to happen, like desperately. The petty side of me needs this to happen. I need for Vance to get a divorce, and for what's her name,
Erica
to have that
Kirk,
messy ass fucking romance.
Yeah.
And for us to all do the collective "I told you so" to Busha. Am I getting her name right?
Usha. Yeah, Usha.
Busha. We need it. We need that level of fucking type of scandal in this country. This is what we deserve. We deserve some reality TV bullshit in reality.
This episode will now be called Erica Vance.
First lady.
She was literally wearing those like couch level of pants, like the leather pants, the shiny leather pants. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. Is Charlie Kirk even cold yet? I'm just saying.
She didn't wait. I mean, it was a couple of days, and then she's hugging up on people on stage, leather pants. My favorite thing was the fireworks for his, funeral. I'm like, what kind of trashy beezy has fireworks like it's a WWE event? You know what I mean? What the fuck?
I mean, I don't mean to judge him, but I'm definitely going to.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
exactly.
Because they talk so much shit about being like the moral high ground and like they want to like push their morality on us and all that shit. Meanwhile, this dude, like, I've seen people have more, like really, like literally more grief off of losing a fucking pet.
Yes, exactly.
Like seriously, than this woman at least appears in public that has like literally had her husband brutally murdered on video, and yeah, god damn.
Yeah. Also, let's, and I am going to bring this up because, like, there have been people who've been extra shady on this stuff too. There's also mother too. Like, some young children lost their father.
Yeah.
And she out here thirsty leather pants, but okay.
She's trying to be stepmom to some, mixed kids. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
God
oh
damn.
boy. Just saying.
On one last petty side, because I took some pleasure in this. That actress that was in the blue jeans commercial talk about I got good white jeans.
Well, she didn't say white jeans, but yeah.
Yeah,
Sydney Sweeney.
I got good. I'm sorry, I got good. My blue eyes are good jeans. Jeans are good for you. My blonde hair is, I'm Aryan. Look at my swastika.
Oh my god.
So I didn't even realize. I didn't know her. I didn't know her for shit. I just heard about the controversy. I was like, oh, okay, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And I kept it moving. I didn't know she was in like 3 fucking movies in a row this year that all fucking flopped.
Yeah.
I mean, like, making all of tens of thousands of like serious flops, like not Borderland, not soft, like just nobody gave a shit. All the way around. What's this woman's name? Like, what's her actual name?
Sydney Sweeney. I said her name.
Sydney Sweeney. Yeah. God damn.
She was like, my grandfather was Sir Francis Galton. I've got good genes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was at Madam Web. So yeah.
Oh, okay, that's right. I never even saw that, but I just saw the trailer for it and started talking shit immediately. But yeah,
I mean, a great grandfather. But anyway, yeah, look up Sir Francis Galton. You'll get the joke if you didn't already.
Shouldn't have been talking shit. You know what I mean? Talking about your great genes. Can't put butts in seats for shit. Go have a seat.
She's kind of like what's his face? The guy who was in Tron that nobody wants to ever watch in any movie ever.
Oh,
Jared Leto.
Yeah, the 50-year-old Jesus beard looking dude.
Jared Leto, can you just stop fucking acting, bro? Just do something else. Like nobody wants to see, especially in maybe action-ish movies. Nobody wants to see you, bro.
Why didn't he stop after Morbius?
This is why I always say I want the confidence of a mediocre white man. That's what I want. That's what I want in my life.
Fuck it. I mean, and we all collectively laughed our fucking asses off at the concept of Morbius. We didn't even have to watch it to know it was some fucking bullshit.
Yeah, because it's not like a. And the funny thing is, like Morbius is like, it'd be understandable if it was in like the Blade movie continuum, right? Because he was a Spider-Man villain, but he really became like a main Blade villain.
Sure.
And it's still like a really obscure villain. He's not like a fucking Doctor Doom or some shit. He's not somebody you're gonna make a movie off of, you know?
Nope.
But I mean, there's a podcast on is it Today Explained, maybe. I think it's Today Explained, where they explain why we're getting like these really obscure movies from Sony right now.
Mm.
Because they have to do with the Spider-Man universe. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, they have to make a Spider-Man movie every 1.5 years to keep the license.
Yeah.
And they realize that it doesn't have to just be exactly Spider-Man. It could be anything in the Spider-Man universe. So it's not Peter
Yep.
Parker. So that's why you're seeing like the End of the Spider-Verse. Then you got Morbius. And then you got what's his name, the fucking the guy in like the Serengeti or whatever.
Oh,
Craven.
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 Yeah.
That's why you're
Yeah.
getting those every like 1.5 years. They got to fucking Venom. So I got Venom.
Yeah.
Because it's to keep that license.
Yeah. And I think they're definitely gonna, one way or another, find a way to keep it indefinitely. The thing that's so funny though, in retrospect, they literally had the opportunity for a song and a dance to buy the entire Marvel universe at the fucking time, and they said, "Nah,
Yeah.
nobody cares about any of these other characters. Just give us fucking Spidey."
Yeah. But honestly, man, at the time, that wasn't a bad move. I was
No,
saying, just give me Spider Man. Like that's not a lot, you know.
yeah, but they literally wanted to throw in the others. They were pretty much gonna get those for free. You might
Yeah.
as well have taken the free ones.
We all know Sony has made some good decisions and some poor decisions. I mean, they're the ones that
Yeah.
sold the rights to K-pop Demon Hunters. So
God damn, yeah.
But they also, we got a PS5, so the scales have like leveled out. I can't complain.
What's amazing to me, when we were growing up, I thought of Sony Walkmans as the height of fucking technology, and their
Oh
stuff with
yeah.
like stereos and shit. You know what I mean? Like they were on the cutting edge with that shit. You know?
You know what's crazy? I remember when they first made they announced the PlayStation, and I was like, this is the dumbest fucking. Why are you gonna put it on a CD? It's gonna fucking, people can scratch that shit. It's not gonna fucking work great. God damn, they proved my dumb ass wrong. You know what I mean? I still to
Yeah,
this, like,
man.
don't get me wrong, it's caught up. Where like because now everything's basically running on your hard drive or your solid
Yeah.
state drive. But for the longest time, yeah, definitely the CD was like the DVD and the Blu-ray. That was the way to go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fucking Sony, man. They, it is what it is. Hopefully they'll get a better deal for K-pop Demon Hunters.
Did you know? So previously, I thought that Betamax, one of the main reasons why they failed against VHS, I didn't know VHS was JVC. Did you know that?
Yes,
I did not know
yes.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so JVC basically killed him on a couple of points. I thought it was all had to do with porn, but it's not. And so the main thing was that Betamax actually looked better than VHS, but
Yes.
Betamax a tape was only 1 hour.
I did hear that.
Yeah, and so like, and the first VHSs they can go up to 2 hours.
Yep.
And JVC, they licensed the VHS technology to other manufacturers, and so that's how they fucking killed it. And the beta tapes were bigger. Okay, that's
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
that's what Owen just said.
And then in the, what was it, the HD DVD versus Blu-ray era?
Yeah,
With Microsoft. Didn't they have like on one of their Xboxes there was like a,
the 360. Yeah,
yep, they had the HD
drive.
DVD
Mm-hmm.
player or some shit, and didn't nobody give a fuck about that.
Oh, because the PS3 came out, which is like, the PS3 was like the most extra fucking console ever devised. So fucking extra. But it had the Blu-ray built in, and the Blu-ray from the jump, because I think they learned from the Betamax. Actually, this makes sense now. They made sure that it had the highest capacity.
Yep.
So you can fit way more shit on a Blu-ray drive.
I'm gonna take you back. I don't even know if you ever even fucking played this. You remember on the PS3, they had that bullshit ass virtual world that was like a big ass sandbox. It was a proprietary Sony thing, home or some bullshit.
Oh
where
yeah, I do. Yeah,
Yeah,
was
where
online,
you would
right?
just like have your little avatar going around and whatnot. It didn't do shit. It was
Yeah.
boring as fuck. But it was like this concept.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In terms of like, okay, you could have a lot of PlayStation players with their avatars walking around this very small virtual world.
Yeah.
And I thought that they were going to do something with that shit. They didn't do shit with that. That could have gone, blossomed into a whole bunch of other shit.
Well, I mean, you gotta. It's where you're gonna get like the bigger fan base, right? And like how much time you can put into it. Like with all of the it sounds like, I'm gonna just say it sounds like the Wii. Um, with all yeah, it sounds like Mii's honestly.
Yeah.
Uh, Sony has a lot of hits, but they have a lot of misses too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean
Look.
like the PSVR 2, which I have, you know,
Yeah.
they haven't there's not enough like software out for it. It's one of the best, I think, VR headsets when it came out. One of the best ones I ever used. There's not a lot of games out for it though.
Yep. Yep. Look, I forever I'm going to remind, and I love a PlayStation, but I'm going to remind Sony that they spent over $400 million in 8 years on board to pull the plug in 2 weeks. Like
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
they 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 literally thought it was going to be some Star Wars level franchise. You know
I
what I mean?
I will keep saying it to this day. They could have just made it free,
Yeah.
and it'd have
Yeah.
been fine. No, honestly, the gameplay was good, but
Yeah.
like it was all like there was no story, which is fine. I mean, there's fucking a lot of these games don't have like really good stories, but the core gameplay was actually pretty good, and the variance of the actual characters was really good. But the fact they have hold on and put the content into a movie, yeah, put it in, yeah. Oh, Ninja was saying they were gonna put it in a movie like the following week. Yeah, just like it wasn't fully there. I think they could have given it like more time and just made it free or cheap, like maybe like 30, $40. You
Yeah, but
know,
people, but there was just no audience, so you know. But
honestly, when I played the beta, there was plenty of folks that were playing the beta. Plenty of folks.
yeah, when it launched, oof,
Yeah.
those numbers were,
Yep, they were bad.
oof,
I cannot refute that.
yeah.
But that's one of the games that I would have been down to play because it took me a little while. It took me a little bit to find my character, but I found him. So yeah,
Okay,
and he was black. It was great.
there you go. I will say this too. You know what's weird to me, especially given this franchise's success. Damn, I wish we could get old Ninja to speak on it, but
You can tell you.
I'm surprised once Sony bought Bungie, they haven't tried to make an actual Destiny 3.
I mean, right now Destiny is like it's kind of like a live service because like they keep
Oh
updating it
yeah.
like all the time. So like they don't even need a fucking 3 at this point. It's like why isn't there a fucking World of Warcraft 2? Like
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get it. It's just it's been so long. I think it would be a re-energizing of that like franchise and feel fresh because some people are intimidated by how much DLC and content they've missed over the years, even though it is a live service.
well, but that's the thing though is that they're literally like remaking the game as it goes. Like I played it like a couple years ago and it was
Yeah,
vastly different. Like everything was different.
yeah,
Like Old Ninja put in there too, like Warframe. That's probably like the greatest example. There's only one Warframe. Well, yeah, for a first person shooter or third person shooter, but yeah, um, they've just it's the same game and it's free.
yeah.
Like they're making a new one. I think they made a new one maybe this year. It was like one from like in the '90s or whatever. But they just keep dropping content for Warframe and like yeah, if you're a gamer on a budget, play that shit. You know,
That's true. That's true.
I remember
You know,
that was a launch title for like what the PS4, PS3, PS4.
something on PS4, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It's been around for a hot minute. I love that fact though that you can have games that are just goddamn eternal almost. You know what I mean? In terms of they're always adding. I mean, Rainbow Six is another perfect example.
yeah.
You guys in No Man's Sky. I mean, there's great examples where it's eternal content forever. I mean, you know, even Fortnite, Minecraft, and obviously GTA 5. They're always going to have new content and a huge fucking player base. So, you know, it's nice. Now I can't stick with them forever, but you know,
Yeah, it was crazy. Like playing. I remember Destiny when they first came out. I was on the alpha, then the beta. Then I told a friend. I'm just kidding. That's an old Bay Area joke. Remember alpha beta?
yeah, I do
Yeah.
remember that shit. That is
uh,
mention that to your kid, and she's gonna be like, "Huh?"
yeah. Anyway, uh, I remember playing like when they saw the loot cave. Remember that shit? We used to always go to the loot cave
I
and then pass
remember
that
that.
shit. I used to play Destiny a lot with friends. It was like it was at the time it was like kind of revolutionary. And then Destiny
Absolutely.
2 dropped, and I played that one a little bit, and then I just went on to other shit. But yeah, I mean they're decent games, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Typical Bungie though with like really convoluted fucking storylines, but you know whatever.
Definitely. I mean, it is convoluted, but I will say there are. If you feel like nerding out, there's some long form YouTubes where they try to weave together the story of fucking Destiny 1 and 2 and all the DLC and shit.
Nah, I'll leave
I
that to
don't
the
have the
young folks.
stomach
Like
for it.
I got shit to do. I'm an adult, bro. I got shit to drink. I got kids to raise. I got work to do.
Exactly.
You know.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh.
So fuck it all. All right. Uh, what else we got on here? Anything else on the map
So we
or
talked
on
about the
the?
government shutdown a little bit. So that was one of the other ones I wanted to talk about, but you, I think, talked about it. So should be okay. What else is on here? Steam machines? Nah. I still want to get Absolute Batman. I might call Eton up, be like, hey man, let me see what you got, man, because I need to get one of these Absolute Batman annuals for like a decent
I know
price.
what you mean. I need to
Yeah,
get a couple trades or something for it because I'm hearing great things.
yeah. Like, bro, I really hate the fucking clan. So
Mm-hmm.
can you please? I'll beat one of them up for you if you want to see it on video, just for like the
Fuck 'em
first
up.
edition. Yeah.
Sorry, I have to go back to this. With Red Dead, what was so great though is when you could do that bullet timey, slow down shit.
Yeah.
Throw a bunch of dynamite, get out your favorite golden ass guns, and just go to town. Headshot after fucking headshot.
This one make you actually go back and play that game because that game was like I played it once, beat the whole thing, and it was great. But maybe I got to go back and play it again.
I played it twice. I tried to play it black hat and then white hat.
Hmm.
Holy fucking shit! It
It's
is
probably
hard
way
to play as
different.
black hat.
Yeah, yeah,
Like they will hunt you down and
yeah.
lynch your
You
ass
got to
quick.
get good. You know, that reminds me of. I really want to have another. Speaking of like kind of like Insomniac games, really great game studios. Sorry, I missed that part. Speaking of really great game studios, Insomniac games. I wish they would do another Infamous. Please do
Yeah,
another, because I know they've been on, doing the Spider-Man games and all that shit. They've been great, but just can we do fucking Infamous, please? Like do Infamous 3.
I would love that. And bring back Cole too.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I like the
Don't
other
get me
guy too,
wrong. I
though.
liked
Yeah,
Dresden and Seattle. He was cool too.
yeah.
And I even liked the woman from
Check for First Light.
First Light.
Yeah, it was great.
She was cool in her own like standalone or whatever that DLC. But you're absolutely right. You know what's crazy? My son goes crazy for those games. He's like, these are the greatest things ever. He'll play the old PS3
Yeah.
and obviously the PS4 versions, and I'm like, okay. He's all fucking nostalgic for him. I'm like, these were before your time.
Has he played a Prototype?
He has not played that
Oh,
one.
he's
I'm gonna
yeah,
recommend that one. Yeah,
those are fun too.
yeah.
I mean,
But
honestly, they should make another Prototype too. That's another great game.
that was a
Another
fun
great
game.
like lost game franchise.
Yeah, that was a fun one. I don't know if the studio is still around because remember there were some times where a game would underperform and the fucking studio would
We just
fold.
die. Yeah, yeah. We're laughing about somebody losing their job, but whatever. Hopefully find a new job. So, bro.
Yeah, look, who was the fucking studio?
Let's see. It was Radical Entertainment. I do think they're not around anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last game I think was. Oh man. Oh, they're part of Vivendi. That's probably why. In Activision. They probably got folded.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. That was their last game was they helped support Destiny. So there you
Okay.
go.
Good for
And
them.
that was
That's
it. The
good
first
money.
one. Yeah. The Prototype 2 was like their last like real game.
Hey, if you can work on the Destiny franchise, that's good money for what is now it's a decade plus now, right?
God damn, they had a bunch of cancel games. Cancel games. Like I said, the ones that matter. The Simpsons Hit and Run 2, which is Simpsons Hit and Run was like a big game.
That was fun.
Scarface 2, I Am Crash Bandicoot, which is kind of funny. Spider-Man 4 and Prototype 3. So yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it's too bad. That one was fun. Had a black protagonist. It was and it was badass too. I remember
Yeah.
that one. I will say this too in terms of free games that are still fucking kicking ass. Marvel Rivals has like a zombie mode kind of thing going on right
I
now
want to
that
play that. Yeah.
all my fucking teenager went crazy for it. He just fucking loves that shit and gets on there with his friends and shit. Um, They added Blade. It's just still kicking ass. You know.
I mean, adding in Blade is dope because I got to play as Blade
Yep. Yep. And
for the
he's
culture,
got some
for the
cool
culture.
powers.
Yeah,
Hmm?
I said for the culture.
Yes, exactly, man. God damn it.
Damn,
I
I guess
love the
I think Brandon Park actually played Hit and Run. He's talking about the Plow King. So yeah,
nice, nice.
that's a old school
Uh,
Simpsons reference.
at some point, I hope they add in I don't know, Deadpool and Colossus and Cyclops and quite a few others. But take your time. Marvel Rivals. Clearly, I don't know shit because y'all are doing it right. You know what I mean? Y'all are fucking killing it in that free game space. And you came and ate Blizzard and fucking Overwatch's goddamn lunch.
Yeah, yeah. And then they have what the Marvel's Tokon or whatever Tokon fighting or whatever.
That looks good.
Yeah, it's getting the betas are getting really good reviews. So
Yeah, man. That reminds me of Marvel versus X
yeah, it's
Men
Tokon
or
Fighting
Capcom.
Souls. Yeah,
Yeah, that looks like Marvel versus Capcom at Street Fighter versus X Men kind of stuff back in the day. Like it looks really well put together. So
yeah.
I, I'm fully on board with that shit. And but it's not Capcom. It's like another company.
What Tokon? I think
Yeah,
it's I want to say it's a Chinese company. Yeah, they're fucking killing it. Give me a second.
yeah,
I will look it up.
yeah, yeah. The trailer looks fucking dope as shit.
Studio is from Arc Systems. Arc Systems
Yeah.
Works.
Okay.
I think. No, that is Japanese. Yeah, it's from they're from Japan.
I I'm scared to look this up, but is Rocksteady still around after Suicide Squad? Like, are they still
Damn.
they still alive?
Yeah, they need to make another Batman game.
God damn.
How did they go from like being so beloved? And don't get me wrong, like I didn't have that much of a problem with Suicide Squad until it got repetitive. Like
Yeah.
once it got repetitive, then I was like, oh yeah, I can't play this no more. But before that, yeah, it was still kind of fun. But it was like,
So,
let's see.
man, that one.
I don't think there's anything. Yeah, yeah, that's about it.
Oh,
There's,
are they gone?
I don't know if they're gone, but they, yeah, they're not doing great.
Fuck.
They're not doing great. Yeah, there's nothing I see in development for them, which kind of sucks. So yeah.
It definitely sucks. I want everybody to rewind the fucking clock. The Arkham series, right out the gate, you talk about revolutionizing shit. You would not have an Insomniac Spider-Man without the Arkham fucking series kicking ass and just being
I gotta look
legendary.
at the time frames. I'm pretty sure like Rocksteady came out like after. Maybe I gotta. Let me
After,
look.
no, not after the Insomniac. I'm talking about Insomniac's 2018
Oh,
Spidey.
Spider. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they were definitely influenced by Rocksteady and all of those Arkham games, which almost all of them, if not all of them, were great or really good. Like they were just solid banger after banger.
Yeah, like the Arkham games they were excellent, but also you couldn't have the Arkham games without. I'm gonna take a fucking way back to shit. It's the Sands of Time.
Persia.
Yeah, Prince of Persia. You would not
Yeah.
have a that version of like Arkham games without Prince of Persia.
Hmm.
Those that fighting style of like being able to like really move around to like kick and punch people like kind of far away from you like in a circle.
Yeah.
That was all from Prince of Persia. All those game mechanics. They need to make a modern Prince of Persia
I
game.
thought they I thought they did. It just didn't sell well. But
No, no, no.
wasn't
So
it like this year?
it was a side scroller, which actually did do pretty good. It
Oh,
got really great reviews, but it was
okay.
not like the 3D the 3D action adventure game.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, that was always a good franchise though. But Arkham was like just kicking fucking ass. The only slight complaint I had was they had too many goddamn Riddler puzzle fucking question marks.
Look at
They
you
had like 500 of them bitches around fucking Arkham and shit.
making me use my
Like,
goddamn brain.
yeah, exactly.
That's
You out of your mind. You know what I mean? Like 500 of them puzzles. Who the fuck you think you are, Batman? Like fuck.
the Riddler
That shit was
though.
good
That's what Riddler does.
though. Mm-hmm. Anyway, since we didn't hear a single peep out of Old Ninja, unless we got anything else, you want to wrap it?
Yeah, we can wrap it. It's been an interesting week. Shit, El Ninja can't even take us out of here. But I guess I'll just talk about what's been going on.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, this weekend I mean not I got my kid's birthday party. Oh, Prodigy left for some reason. Like hopefully he comes back. So there we go. All right. I was like, what the fuck happened, man?
Dude, I hit my fat ass finger, hit the wrong goddamn
Oh
button, man.
man.
My phone slipped. Go ahead.
All right. Anyway, my kid's birthday party is this weekend. My youngest. She's not turning 9, but her birthday party is, um, her theme is K-pop Demon Hunters. Of course, of course. She was Derpy
Love it.
Cat
Love it.
for Halloween. So in a world full of roomies, be a Derpy Cat or Sussy. Be a Sussy. It's all good. So yeah,
Good shit.
I'll be doing that on Saturday, and then just kind of chilling after that. Trying to figure out how they're gonna like deal with my hip issue. But I'll be all right. I'll keep it rolling. I'll probably go to
They got
jiu-jitsu tomorrow.
they got to amputate, dude.
Fuck
Just
it. I
take
don't need two
take
legs.
the whole hip.
Yeah, I'm good to go. Give me a fucking cyborg leg. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. Honestly, this past few days honestly has been really great. Even though it's been kind of shitty with like the health thing, but I had a really good time with my girlfriend. So yeah, it was fun. I want to get out and do some more stuff. So hopefully my VS stuff will come through soon, and I'll be back to normal.
There you go.
Yeah,
We could rebuild him. $6 million man.
exactly.
It's not a lot of money now.
No, it's not. that only buys you, 2 presidential ballrooms. Not even, not 60.
God damn. All right. Definitely playing some Battlefield. I should see Kronos and his daughter at the birthday party.
Are you guys coming?
Yeah. We'll
Awesome.
we'll definitely come to him. Mishka was telling me about it last night. So
Oh, thank God.
yeah, we'll make it happen.
You got to make it way less awkward. So thank you.
Yes, yeah, we'll make it happen, and it'll be all good. And other than that, shit. Obviously, I finished that Asada book. Just catching up on a lot of my fucking reading and trying to. I won't get too personal, but the doctor said some shit about a certain test, and I was like, "Excuse me, ma'am. I don't know who you're talking to, but that is for an older gentleman. I am a distinguished young guy. Don't you see my wallet has a chain to it, and these are Junko jeans? Come on now."
Oh my God,
yeah.
bruh. Oh man.
It's like Steve Buscemi, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
you carry the fucking.
how do you do, fellow kids?
Yeah. Oh man.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Old Ninja, I think, is fucking with Netflix Frankenstein. Looks like from the chat. I don't know if that's any good, but it looks promising. So I might try to check that one out as well. See if it's any worth watching. Other than that, we don't have Blue. Old Ninja's fucking a mute. I think you got to take us out of here.
I can take it out. So thank you for watching Black of the Black Times Infinity. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, definitely. If you're watching the podcast live, just click the like button. Like if you're watching it for a while, if you don't like it, whatever. Just you don't like it. But if you're watching it all the time, like click the like button. I can tell, like we have frequent viewers, and I can see like we have so many views for a live stream, and it's like not that many likes. Like help us out. Like when you click the like button, it distributes us more across YouTube, so we can widen our audience, which would be nice. And I want to stop working for a corporation. I'm just saying. So you can find us at benhatproductions.squarespace.com/BthanBTI. We're on SoundCloud at BthanBTI. Same thing with Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, iTunes. Black of the Black House Infinity. Obviously, you find us here on YouTube because that's where we are right now, and all those other places. I think that's it. That's what Old Ninja probably always says. Pretty sure I checked all the boxes.
Discord.
Yeah, we're on Discord.
Discord.
If you want to hop on Discord, I'm trying to like engage more now on Discord. I'm dropping some pretty dank memes. I don't know what the new version of dank is. It's not 6.7 because I mean something totally else. But I understand the whole 6.7 thing. Oh, sorry, 6.7. Whatever. We had 69 when we were kids, so it's all right. They can have 6.7. And with that, we're out this bitch. Peace.